Hi, I'm Jenna Clark and welcome to my weekly confidence clinic. I am aiming to give you a bite-sized boost to help you show up with confidence in your work and life, one step at a time. So each of these videos will be short and digestible with one action for you to take away and put into practice each week. The last couple of weeks I've been talking about the power of language, specifically vocabulary and words. But this week I want to look at the power of all types of language, specifically tonality and body language. So I'm sure that a lot of you will have heard the Moravian principle, which assesses that 7% of what we communicate is via our words, 38% is via our tonality, and 55% is via our body language. I think we all appreciate that in our emails, our tone doesn't come across. So the accuracy of what our words convey is so much more important. But when you consider that 55% of what we usually use to communicate in person, our body language is also missing, this is a really critical factor. So when we look at our body language, it's really a very overlooked thing. I don't often hear people talk about body language and communication at work because we assume so much of it is done in writing, but we still communicate in person. And even with lockdown, we found that we're communicating via Zoom, and body language is conveyed via Zoom too. It has an impact on the communication piece happening between us and our teams and our peers and colleagues. So I want you to think about right now where you're sitting, what is your body language conveying? Are you intrigued? Are you fed up? Are you anxious and ready to move on? Take a moment to scan your body. Notice your heart rate, how fast it's going, how slow it's going. What's that conveying to you? Notice your shoulders. Are they rounded? Are they back? Are you slumped? What's that conveying to you first and foremost? What about whether you're standing or sitting? What does that do to your energy? How does that shift things for you? It's a really good check-in. You can notice your body language yourself. And once you become self-aware of that, you can also get some kind of an idea of the impact you're having on others and whether your words and your body language and your tone are aligned with the same message when you're talking to your teams, to your managers, and in your personal relationships. Again, this is a core leadership skill. It's the skill of building impactful relationships, and that isn't just with others, it's also with yourself. Are you in alignment with what you're saying and doing, and how that is showing up in your body? So that's this week's task. This week's task is all about body language, noticing your own body language and noticing that you have the power to, in what we call in coaching, shift your state. And that is by shifting the geography of your body. When you choose to sit upright, when you choose to, it can even be about clothes that kind of require that you wear them professionally. And when we're working at home, it can be very tempting to just sit around in jogging bottoms all day or pajamas. But notice what your body language, notice how you hold yourself impacts your confidence in your conversations, in your relationships, and in your self-belief, in how you know you can show up in the world. Enjoy. And again, as always, if you'd like to download my other habits for moving from imposter syndrome to grounded confidence, visit my profile, or I'll put a link alongside this video. Thank you. Bye.